All right, it is time to tackle this beast. See what we can get out of it. I'm just going to jump right into it. Let's start exposing the edge and see how lucky we're going to get. We think we're going to have color somewhere on this side and lose it somewhere, anywhere from here to back in here. Who knows? But let's start figuring out what we got to work with. Man, there's just a whole different feel to stomp this big. It's like grinding on a brick after some of the little stuff. Okay, good. I was hoping that wasn't the side that we had color on, because there's nothing there so far. Either got sand or color coming up. I'm betting sand. Let's look at the color side just a little bit. Okay, we got color to there for sure. I'm not sure. I see the color bar, but I don't see color per se. That might be where we start to lose it. It looks like the color bar is diving. Right there, diving down. Take a little bit off of this side. I could jump over and cut, but I don't know. I don't want to cut it here. I don't want to cut it right here and have the color actually be out in here and waste it. I could cut slices off until we hit color, but I'm suspecting, like I thought, that we're going to be in here someplace at best. Because the color bar is there, it just doesn't have color in it. It dives down. It dives down right here, and we lose color there. The color bar is there, but without color in it. Interesting. It might go into the top. There to there. From there to there, we got color. I might take a slice off of this, see if we start getting into color. Okay, we took this piece off. No color there. We haven't lost anything. Wait, a little bit there. Let's look back at this. Do I? Just a little bit. I think I might have sliced it right where the color comes back. Right there we have color. She was so much like a lady. She was so much like a child. Never when she held me close. An angel when she smiled. She always held it deep inside, but somehow I always knew she'd go away when the grass turned green and the sky turned baby blue. Baby blue was the color of her eyes. Baby blue, like the Colorado skies, like a breath of spring shooting her wings. I still don't know why. It's you and whoever holds my baby blue tonight. You brought color to my life that my eyes had never touched. when she taught me how to care. Never cared so much. I try not to think of her, but I fall asleep and do. Drift off where the grass is green and the sky is baby blue. Baby blue was the color of her eyes. Baby blue, like the Colorado sky, like a breath of spring she came with. I still don't know why. So here's to you and whoever holds my baby blue tonight. Die alone. I don't want to live forsaken. I refuse to let it go because my soul is breaking. I don't want to let you know my heart is just so jaded. I refuse to let it go. I refuse to let it show. Wake me up when it's all over. I'm tired of living life like it's a dream. Please wake me up when it's all over. I'm tired of living somewhere in between. I refuse. I've always walked alone. I chose the path less taken. Still no color on this corner. I'm thinking it's going to be about in here, what it looks like. It's not a joke at all. Inside my spirit's faded. I refuse to take the fall. No one cares at all. Wake me up when it's all over. I'm tired of living life like it's a dream. Wake me up when it's all over. I'm tired of living somewhere in between. I refuse. At the end of the day, I'm not you. I refuse. Alright, update here. Ooh, color's starting to peek through the face. We've got color bar, color bar. Again, it ends about here. Color bar, it's starting to creep up here. Still nothing from there to there. Hopefully we don't have to go too much further. Kind of wanting to cut into the face just enough to expose the color. Give me a better idea of where the color ends. See, it's just starting to peek color through the face. I see it all the way up to at least right there, so we're close. We're close. I just don't still see it on this side. Unfortunately, it's probably going to take a U-shaped dip into there, so we're going to lose some of these sides unless we cut it in half. Let's keep going a little bit further and see what we got. We're starting to work the bottom down now that we know about where it needs to be anyway. Working the bottom down on a piece this big is a whole different ballgame when you've got a round wheel. This is where Phil, the Opal Mills. Good day, everyone. Welcome to the Opal Mills. He's got the flat disc, and for things like this, that is ideal. There are areas where this is an advantage, and areas where what he's got is an advantage. But I think you get used to whatever you got, right? Trying to establish a flat base, and I don't want to take off too much because I want plenty depending on how far I have to go down to hit the color bar. I don't think we've got to go too much further. You might want to switch to the other wheel now. I don't know how thick it's going to be on this edge, and I don't want to go too far. missing is that little dip right there showing color. I don't know if you see that, but there's a little bit of color, little pin fire in the jelly back here. Color's starting to come through. Color's starting to come through. Color looks deeper on this end here. We may have to take more off on this side. Just kind of taking the skin off and hoping that I get through the skin and into some bright color. We'll see. Okay, we move to the finer grit wheel. Don't want to go too fast. Get out of the color. Don't want to blow through the bottom of our color bar. We do got to take it down far enough that we face with enough color to make it useful if it's going to. I think it's slowly getting better. I can tell what's easier, to move the light. Not terribly bright. Little inclusion just popped up right there. Get out of there, get out of there. It's getting bigger, not better. Oh, maybe a little inclusion right there. It's getting bigger before it gets better. I think that just turned up a little bit of a notch of brightness. It's in there, it's just will it face. Right here, that corner right there that I took down a little bit more just got a little brighter. Sometimes you're always hoping it's just a little skin that needs to come off, but sometimes that's all the color there is. Intensity, the brightness, you can only do so much. You can only do the best you can with what's there. Seeing a little bit of improvement. Each little bit we go down. The good news is I have a better one that was I think 50 carats plus coming. It should be brighter and better than this one. This one was just an auction that I saw. I thought, well, that looks like a good. This is my kind of gamble piece. I think I paid $50 for it or something like that for 73 carats. Showing color. There's where we are. place I belong. Skin that chills me to the bone. You turned and you ran, walked right from my hand. Blue on black, tears on a river. Push on a shove, it don't mean much. It's getting better. Joker on Jack, a match on fire, cold on ice, the dead man's touch. Whisper on a screen, wouldn't change a thing, wouldn't bring me back. It's like blue on black, blind. Oh, but now I see true eyes ending between. The difficulty here is that you get tempted to go for more than what you've got to get something that it just isn't there. I mean, it's got a beautiful play of color across the whole face. It's just not bright. And if I keep going down, it might get better. It might. I suspect not, and so I'm not going to go too much more. I'm going to take it for what it is. It's a big piece. It's got beautiful colors. It's just not going to make you have to wear sunglasses. And I would rather it make you wear sunglasses, right? But you're going to see me do something. I don't know that you've ever seen me do it here before, but that's going to stay freeform. We're just going to clean it up from there. Just a little cleanup. Make it clean, and it's going to be freeform, but it should at least be pleasant, right? It's not terribly freeform. We could bring that corner up and make it more uniform, but let's let my ADD suffer this time. I'll get you a better look at it here in a second. We're just hard to know what to do. I'm afraid we're getting into a potch. I'm afraid we're getting into a potch right here that's not going to get better if I go down more. And you see this little sandy piece right here that we would expose if we went down more. And you see that the color is deep here. Maybe we now start rolling the edge, and if it brightens up more at the edges, I may go down more on the face, but I think that's the color we're going to get. I think that is the color that's in there. I mean, look, it's got nice colors. Can you see pink in there? See a little blue, a little orange, a little either red or pink, looks like. You just got to hold your mouth right. That for a view. You might be able to get a better look at the colors we're working at from this view. This is just a 1000 grit expandable wheel. It's got some give, some flexibility to it, so it helps even out irregularities. Normally at this stage it's stopped up, but I'm going to dop it up to a 2x4. I probably should dop it up. Let's dop it up and have a little bit better control. Alright, we went to my favorite dopping stick, the old screw. You got a small end, small as you want it. The head can be your bigger end. See how that does. what point the video cut out, but it cut out. So let me show you where we're at. I think we're getting better as we go, but we're just about ready to polish. Like I was saying, not everything has to work out to be a $10,000 stone to be a fun experience and something worthwhile. I paid $50 for this, and I have paid $50 for parcels that netted me nothing but garbage and frustration. So this $50 to me is well spent. You guys tell me what you think. Just about ready to polish here. Let's take all the scratches out from that fine wheel. Here with the 1000 grit. I wish, like I said, I haven't been able to find anything finer than 1000 grit for this expandable wheel. I wish I had a 12, 15, and 2000. I think I would get better polish, probably quicker polish. This side where I got plenty of color bar, I'm really trying to, really being slow to cut. A little bit of a chamfer there on that edge. Alright, let's get rid of polish. There we go. If I turn it to where it's not in direct light, come on. Turn it to where it's not in direct light. Let's find the happy medium. Probably a good gauge of the quality of your stone is how hard it is to show it off. Some of them, you gotta look hard to find the beauty. Probably some people are exactly the same way. Alright, that's the best look I can give you of it. As I've said, it's not going to be the brightest, but it is pretty. It's got full color everywhere. It still has that little inclusion that I'll have to work out. But for the purposes of the video, that's done. There you go. There's a free form. Maybe I'll make that a pendant and wear it. I might do just that. What do you think of that? Can I pull that off? Should we weigh it? I haven't weighed it yet. I'm trying to remember what I was guessing we would get. I think I said, did I say 20 or did I say 10? I don't remember what I said. I'll have to go back and you guys can remind me what I predicted or what I said would be. It was 73 carats. I think if I said if we got 20, we'd be tickled. I don't know that we got, I bet we got 12 to 15. It's my guess. What do you guys, type in your guess, or I'm holding it hostage. Okay, I know what it weighs now. I cheated and looked. Here we go. I gave a pretty good estimate at the beginning anyway. 20.48. 20.48. Still a monster.